I decided to bring y'all along while I redecorated my granddaughter's room. As you can see here, I'm going through their little tub with all their toys. And they come over several times a month and they actually play with all of these toys. And as you can see, I had one twin size bed in the room. They're 2 and 5. And unfortunately, I didn't have a picture of the room before I cleaned everything out. But the original decor was a jungle theme with baby animals, and I had vines on the wall. I had all kind of monkeys on the wall. If you could see what was just in the air, there was a tiger that was hanging up there, and everywhere you can see the little curtains, there was many jungle animals, and every wall had monkeys and not dinosaurs, monkeys, giraffes, elephants. All of that was decor all over the wall. So I moved all of that out, and I got my mother to help me. I ordered some stuff from Amazon and a few other places, and I wanted to totally change the room. I've been in this house 3 years, so my granddaughter's room has been the same. Now, mind you, they don't sleep in that room. They don't do anything. That twin size bed actually had a lot of clothes on it, so I had to go through all of the clothes and get it off. But I decided, you know what? I want to redecorate their room. So I got my mom to help me. We started early on a Saturday morning. And this is some stuff I got from Amazon. I decided to do like a desert theme. And with the desert theme, I decided that I wanted little teepees. So you can see my mom was pulling out the teepee cover. And it was so funny because when it was time for her to get off the floor, she had to crawl to the steps to hold on to the banister, and I cracked up. I say, Mama, now that's what I should have had on video. And she laughed, and we both laughed. But I'll thank her for helping me get their room together. And no, I did not videotape her. I wouldn't do that to her. But it was funny while I was watching it. But this is just me going through. Now, normally, my chocolate drop helps me put anything together that I need put together. But he was out of town, so my mom decided to help me. And this teepee that I got from Amazon actually was pretty easy to put together. The instructions were pretty straightforward. Everything you pretty much had to snap together. There was a lot of A and B parts that you connect with C, those type of directions. So it wasn't too hard. As you can see here, I'm dropping everything on the floor. I wanted to do some dramatics with CapCut, but didn't get around to it. So anyway, this is just me going through everything, trying to make sure I have all the pieces that I need to put together the teepee. But once we got one put together, it wasn't too hard. We were able to move pretty quick. Now this was one that we put together, and actually is taller than I thought it was going to be. I'm 5'7", and it's almost as tall as I am. So I thought it was so cute with the little windows on the inside. And it has a floor. And this is us putting the second one together. So, got to get down on the floor, crawl, snap everything together. Again, the directions were pretty simple. And once I got the first one put together, it was easy peasy putting the next one together. Easy peasy. Now I'm laughing at my mom when she crawled out of the room to stand up. I almost had to crawl out of there being down there so long. But this is not about me. This is about these teepees. But yeah, it was real easy to put together. Very, very easy. So if there's someone that's looking for a cute event to do for your granddaughters or children, and you want to have maybe a sleepover theme, these teepees were pretty simple to put together. Well, at least I thought it was simple. You see me flipping it around trying to figure out what piece I need. So you have to just look at it and know in what direction the other tubes have to go in, and it just made it a little bit easier. But eventually we got it together. Again, it was pretty simple. Once you snapped everything. See my mom down there on the other end. She's trying to figure out which way. And I was actually talking her through it, telling her, no, turn it this way. Turn it that way. No, turn it this way. But eventually we got it. So that's the middle piece. And again, this was a lot bigger than I thought. And I looked at the dimensions online when I ordered it. But I still did not think it was going to be as big as it was. And luckily, their bedroom is big enough to have both in there, and they still have a lot of playroom. So we're talking, making sure we have everything together. But yeah, my mom is always my helper when it's not something that we have to put together with tools. Usually if it's tools, I'll call my chocolate drop over and he'll come and help me. But hey, we got girl power. So now you can see I actually ordered two toddler mattresses or baby bed mattresses. And both of them fit in there with a little extra room. Now, I put the two toddler mattresses in there. I have a 5-year-old granddaughter, and that's just some stuff I had that I gathered that I wanted to put up in the room. If you can see, I actually put cactus on the wall, the little room, the wall clings. I put cactus wall clings. This is just a quick video I sent to their parents to just show them what I was doing. This was me going back in there today after the room is completely decorated. As you can see, I found some really cute little pictures to put on the wall. I made that one where it say London and Ballon's space. That L and B was already up there from the first room that I had decorated. I just had to paint the B. As you can see, we have a cactus on the wall to go with our desert theme. And the clings worked really well. And that was a sun I had from their first decor. I made that sign right there for them and just put it in a frame. That sun was from something else I had, and I just had some leftover clouds. Those were some sheer curtains that I had. I have multiple colors because I use them different times of year. Now I wanted to add some texture to the wall. So I had a lot of colored yarn because I like to crochet. And I just did like a faux macrame type piece for the wall. Super simple, just to add texture and color. As you can see, I have some little wooden cactus hanging in the ceiling. I painted those myself. I got them from the Dollar Tree. Painted them. I actually used some textured paint that actually when it dries, it looks like dirt. I don't know if you can see it really well in the camera. That gold stuff you see on the top is something I caught at Hobby Lobby really cheap at Christmas time. I wanted them to have multiple pillows because, you know, girls got to have their pillows on their bed. Now, the neat thing is I ordered 2 of those little blankets, and lo and behold, I had pillow covers that matched those blankets. That sun, I got that as a cling from Amazon as well. And this is the other one. Both of my granddaughters got matching dolls for Christmas that were personalized. So I put their personalized dolls on their bed. That's another cactus cling. Now, you're going to see this yellow sun. That's actually a placemat that was gold that I got from Walmart, and I just spray painted it yellow again to add some texture to the wall. And I have it on the wall with like 2-sided tape, and those were some clouds I had from another project, and some more pictures with gray frames. And I wanted to pull the gray out of the blanket. The blanket was gray, brown, orange, and yellow, and that's a llama that I ordered from Amazon, and then some more wall clings. And a little cushion seat that I made about 3 years ago for another project. But I thought my baby's room came out pretty good. I'm quite sure when they come over to see it, they're going to love it. Now, what I'm going to do as they get older, I might leave this theme. I might leave the TP beds, but maybe change the theme. And I could switch and put a twin size mattress. As you can see, that's just a texture I wanted to add to the wall. And that blue just adds a pop of color to the room. And this is just a different view looking at it from that way. And I thought I did pretty good, just kind of changing the theme up. And this was London and Ballon Space. Hope you like it, and I hope they love it.